All this attention, I don't even know what I might do with it. That control beat is like a ugly bitch that everybody done fuck wrong. Maybe you
What's up, y'all?
Oh man, I'm more concerned like niggas been texting myself, calling my phone, ask me about this killing shit.
Yeah, he ain't really
diss me on. I ain't drawn all this propaganda. Rap shit
about to get started.
Now I'm lyrical all of a sudden. Well, last year they claim they ain't understand me. I'm bearing this. Pissing on their graves. Other nigga name on your chain, and they call me a slave. Niggas scared of their country ball. But forbid I catch a bite in the studio, trying to come your soul, looking at your mind. I think Chris got me, I'll put you in the trunk with these soul. Feel whipping my shot. I'm so prolific with these scriptures, they might give me a Bible. Page 1.
Come in, son.
Might amount to be cool. I know you lame when you was in school, little thing you ain't used to, and it was easy for you to move through. Niggas glad with y'all feet swords. Like one of these days, I'm gonna be a rapper, but all my verses gonna be poor.
I gotta turn this up a little bit, guys. My joint hurt.
You telling me I can be king of hip hop and they wouldn't give it 130,000? Nigga, please, this war ain't got shit to do with us. God can physically come down and say he's the greatest, my favorite. Y'all should listen. It had potential. That I live the heat wave. I'ma sit through this motherfucking reveal for a whole nother culture.
And that wouldn't be enough.
To fuck these haters, to fuck these hoes. Damn right, I still mean that. Now they wanna hear a country nigga rap. 5 albums in, I swear a country nigga snap. Thought they wanted trap. Thought they wanted bass. Thought they wanted mileage. Thought they wanted work. Fuck them niggas. Now they wanna hear.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
In, I swear a country nigga snap. Thought they wanted gold. Thought they wanted shine. Thought they wanted radio. Make up your mind. Fuck them niggas. Hope the hood wasn't too simple. Either way, nigga, I wrote it. Yes, I made the beat. Yes, I made the track. I ain't far from whack. You a one-trick pony. I don't fall in line. I define what's right. Fuck what you were thinking. Bloggers, they could quote it. Lot of rappers buried underneath my house. They know what I'm about. You ain't even know it. Overdose on hocus pocus, jibber jabber, snap on my thatcher was fire breathing dragon, king of every castle, high signing rappers. All these label must be giving out a rap for breaking little like cattle, keep the nigga shackle, leaving people back for tap dance, nigga. It's leading all of your rap fans, nigga. Find what you do a lap band, nigga. Sap ass, nigga. Do whatever for the dap ass, nigga. I ain't got time to watch out for chillin'. Stay out of my kitchen. The shit that I'm cooking ain't meant for your kind. Crackling, bashing the shit out your spine. King with a cry, humble and tall. Tyrants never keep quiet. They better be violent, so I'm hitting them all. The lay of the land, I'm setting fire to build the bridges. You ain't selling a show until you sell one in Mississippi. What's good for hip hop may not be good for my soul. So I keep flexing, breaking, killing people that respect and check it, take control. Now they wanna hear a country nigga rap. 5 albums in, I swear a country nigga slap. Thought they wanted trap.
That's one of my favorite hip hop. I'm glad you said what you said, boy, when you said it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite joints right there. Big Crit don't get enough credit. But shit. Let's get started, guys. Man, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. I've been trying not to pay attention to this shit. Of course, you know, eventually you're gonna have to dive
I've been
into.
very successful at that.
You said what?
I've been very successful at that.
Oh, my man. Hey, why don't you do me a favor? You don't have to go out and come back in, bro. I'm sorry, man.
It's like that.
It's choppy, man. It's choppy, man. I'm sorry, man.
It's tight, man.
We tight, man. Bring your ass back, man. Shit. Or get hit with this.
Belongs to the streets. She belongs to the streets. She belongs.
Yes, Amber Heard. She belongs to the streets. All right, but anyway, let's talk about this, man. Because Johnny Depp fucking won. He won this case, and it's the year of the woman. I said that. Hold on, wait a minute before we get started with this, right? Who the hell is this white dude? Somebody send me this clip. Who the fuck is this white dude? Because what is he watching this?
First and foremost, this is the year of the woman, just so we're clear, because we're in.
Where the fuck did he get that from? Who else on YouTube or TV or whatever the fuck?
Of the woman, just so we're clear, because we're in a midterm.
Motherfucker, you better shout me out, nigga. All right, anyway, yeah, Johnny Depp won the case. All right, now this is why this is important, right? This is why I want to do this video today. Is because there's a simple fact a lot of people probably is missing, and that is because Johnny Depp won. And I don't want everybody to get mad at me. Just hear me out first. It's hard for women to take a loss. and this is a loss, right? And from what I done learned this last year is that women have a hard time taking a loss. All right, this is not gonna be the last you heard of Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. And I'm telling Johnny Depp right now, Johnny, make your own damn coffee, make your own tea, because I'm telling you, brother, it ain't. It's women have a hard time taking losses, man. All right, if you think I'm bullshitting about that, right? Well, let's see. Monique took a loss because she thought she was on headline, but DL ended up headline, right? We up in pop culture right now. Let's talk about it.
Now, baby, when I tell you my heart is goddamn racing, because I'm so proud, I'm so honored to be standing in front of you real motherfuckers. Y'all don't even understand to stand in front of y'all tonight. Y'all don't understand I was ready to walk the fuck up out of here, but I said I can't let the people down of motherfucking Detroit, because the promoters as lonely as a motherfucker. Tend to understand.
Monique took a L. It's hard. Like, you want to talk about ego? That's the song I should have played. Was ego. Like, think about it in your life. Have you ever, like, not even that you gave a woman a loss, or have you ever seen a woman take a loss? They don't take it well, and pretty much every time they don't come back for some goddamn revenge, man. So these women, best believe, especially with these Amber Heard and her Karens, she's gonna hurt. All right, you sure her last name is Heard. She's gonna hurt. She's gonna herd some motherfuckers together, and they already own it, right? Because I think she got to pay this nigga like something, what, 50 something million or something like that. But look, she still really didn't take a big loss because I don't know. Let's see how much they had to pay, right? Amber Heard lost.
I thought you wanted to be in a fucking relationship.
I don't think Johnny's a player from back in the day, man. Johnny's a bad boy. But Johnny's like 50 something years old too. And this woman, she's 35, 36. And from what I heard, she took a shit in the bed and like, man, a whole lot of ratchet shit, man.
Yeah, I heard about the bed shit.
All right, so she did that probably was to get revenge. You think she about to get revenge for this motherfucking 50 something million dollars that she got sued for? You know she still wants some money. Everybody talk about the $50 million that she got sued for, but she wants some money too. She won like $2 million. She still didn't walk out fucking empty handed. Why did Amber Heard get $2 million?
Shitting in the bed.
This is the Johnny Depp's verdict. Heard was found liable of all three counts. Let me just click on the motherfucker, man. They be popping up so many ads. I don't like to click on it.
Battery low.
Was found liable for something he didn't say. So they just threw her $2 million just because. I was trying to see how much that she won. But man, yeah, I'm definitely about to read this shit. But wait a minute. Heard to pay Depp $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damage for a total of $15 million. All right, so she got to pay him $15 million, but she still get $2 million. Don't make no goddamn sense. So she really got to pay $13 million, right? But like I was saying, man, it's hard for women to take a loss, man. And Monique is like the perfect example because she just went up here and went off on DL Hugley, and this is supposed to be a contract dispute, right?
Yeah.
But she bringing up other shit like DL Hugley dog. She brought up his wife, and then she turned around and said, "We gonna leave family out of this." But that's like it's too late now, shit.
Yeah.
And DL came out after this because he's still headline and was smooth, man, smooth, bro. Just laid her out nice and smooth. Wasn't all this coon and shit she was doing, man. She was doing, and man, I like Monique. I don't like her as a comic, but as a person, as a human being, but and an actress, I think she's a dope actress. But I don't think stand-up comedy. I don't think stand-up comedy is a thing.
He gave it right the fuck back. He said, bitch, I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking goons.
He can eat a dick.
DL everything you need to deal with these motherfucking dudes. I don't fuck with nobody. See, tonight, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck is going on, because y'all know one thing about me, bitch, I'm gonna tell. That's what they like me as a little girl, bitch, because I'm a tell. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you out there kissing Petey on the playground, bitch. You nasty whore, we in the 3rd grade, bitch. I'm going to tell. Yes, he pumped me, bitch, but nobody saw it. I want to tell. See, I fucks with contracts. That's why niggas got a problem with me. If you sign.
DL Hugley ain't do your contract though. DL Hugley ain't got shit to do with your contract. He got
Yeah,
his
that's what everybody
contract.
said.
He got his contract, and they said he was headlining.
Everybody says the promoter.
Yeah, it's the promoter. That's who you should be mad at, man. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this shit be fucking staged, man. Like, come on, this really makes no sense. All right, so, man, Daryl Lynn Hugley. I'm not doing a whole lot of numerology tonight, man. But I see a whole lot, but we ain't gonna do that, man. So, anyway, man, let's stay on this topic for a little bit longer, right? So, show the white boy talk about the motherfucking. It's the year of the woman. Where the fuck he got that from? All right, before we do that, I gotta talk about your boy, man.
Fuck is my boy?
Your boy, man, Wallace, man.
Oh.
I didn't know Wallace was a simp, man. I've been trying to stay away from this story. I'm like, I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. I'm like, today, it just feels like it. I ain't been on here in 9 days. So I'm like, man, we gotta talk about stuff. So let's talk about relationships and shit. But man, okay, so this chick, she's 25 years old. I didn't know Wallace was. I keep calling him Wallace.
He's like the same age as me. Well, it's like 36, 37.
Yeah, he's 35.
Oh, okay. Pretty younger than me.
He's 35. So that's already. She's a younger woman, right? That ain't a problem. An older man dating a younger woman. That ain't.
To one extent. To one extent.
I know what you're trying to do, but okay.
To an extent, I don't give a fuck, man. If you in your 50s, man, leave them 20-year-old girls alone, bro. That's nasty.
Why is it nasty?
It's not. Okay, I ain't gonna say it's nasty, but it's not natural.
Why is it not natural?
You a 55-year-old and a 25-year-old, you don't see nothing wrong with that?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Bro, that's no.
They're both consenting adults. What are you talking about?
Damn, bro, that's weird.
Okay.
Why don't you want somebody your own age?
Because they're not hot.
Nigga,
It's as simple as that.
Neither are you, motherfucker. What do you think you are? You think you some young stud?
But
fresh leaving the gym?
A guy's looks ain't that big a deal to women like that. Like looks like for men, for us, yeah, we want a good looking. We want to look at something nice. Women, you could have muscles. You know what I'm saying. You could have money. You could have a charming personality, and women will still give you a chance. You're not totally out to just because
you know where I'm going with this, right?
Go ahead.
Would you let either one of your daughters date a man your age?
If they're grown?
If they're grown, that means you're even older. If they're grown, that means you close to 50.
Right. That's why I'm trying to clarify this question.
So would you let yes, if they're grown. Say they're 21. Would you let them date a 49, 50-year-old man?
21? Nah. But 25, yeah. Ask me what's the difference, please. Please ask me what's the difference.
4 years is a long time to you?
You're out of college by then. You should be. But 21, I'm probably still paying for, so nah. But 25, yeah, man, at that point, yeah, you're grown by then. Happy birthday, homeboy.
All right, if the shit happens, it happens. But do you think it's something wrong with older men who only go after chicks they 30 years older than?
No, dudes are gonna go after hot women.
I'm saying, but do you don't think it's you ain't never seen a MILF, you ain't never seen a hot 45, 50-year-old woman?
Yeah.
Okay, so they exist. So I'm saying though, I'm saying that men that is 50 plus who won't even date somebody their age. They got to be at least 20 years younger.
That's their
You don't
prerogative.
see nothing wrong. That's bro. That's something I don't know. I can see if it happens. If you just meet somebody and y'all vibing, all right, then that happens. But if you still going to fucking Tremors and shit and you damn near 50, bro, something wrong with you.
Yeah, okay. I agree with that. But you ain't got to meet a woman that ain't the only place that you people meet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you just target, like if you just go hang out at the younger
Yeah,
clubs and
yeah,
you
bro. Okay, but you see how you keep on having to move the goalposts?
man, no, man.
That means your argument is weak as fuck.
No, it's not, man.
Okay.
You see absolutely nothing wrong with that though. Nothing at all.
Maybe it's a
Okay,
little.
that's all I want.
I wouldn't
That's
want to
enough.
watch it.
That's
I
enough
wouldn't
for
want to
me.
watch. I wouldn't want to watch it in the porn. Of
That's
course,
enough for me, man.
I'm not clicking on that.
Oh, you probably already have though, man.
What? I
Them
already
court,
what?
them 18-year-olds be like them bitches be like 19, 18 years old and looking like they about at least 30, and the dudes be well into their 30s. So that's I'm saying. I'm just saying with porn, you probably already had, you just don't know. But anyway, let's
But
continue.
you said 19 and 30. That's what I'm saying. You keep moving the goalposts to make your
No,
weak ass argument
I
better.
said that because you brought up porn. I said that because you brought up porn. Most of the time, the men be older, but that's different. That is different. That is different.
This is good. Oh, you want to debate today? All right,
I'm
nigga,
just
let's
saying,
go.
bro.
Let's
I'm
go.
just saying, man.
All right.
If you just don't, if you don't see nothing, never mind, man. Like I said, if they vibing, then that's cool. But if you
That's
just targeting young girls, then there's something wrong with you,
if
or
you
you a lame. You must have been a lame when you was younger.
man, Chris Hansen shit. Yes, that's
No, that's
wrong.
illegal. That's illegal. I'm talking
Right.
about y'all still. That's what I said. The 55-year-old who hanging out in the club where the oldest person is fucking 27.
And he
Like,
got on platinum FUBU and that. Yeah,
yeah, you still got on the do rag and you still, yeah, bro. There's something wrong with you, bro.
okay. It's probably something mentally wrong with that dude. Yes,
You know, everybody who your age know what type of shit you be on. They know you a weirdo.
but
So you got to go to
but
these little
but
fresh young people.
bro, younger women like older
That's
men.
what I said. I said if you happen to meet somebody in y'all vibe, then it's cool. But if you targeting them, then there's something wrong with you.
Okay, all right. But who knows who's targeting? And, shit could have just happened. But anyway, man. All right, back to Lori fucking Harvey.
It don't just happen that you going to this same club where you know these young ass girls be here goddamn week. But anyway, let's go back to the Lori Harvey though.
But he might be fucking with the bartender, nigga. You don't know what a nigga.
Man, get the hell out of here.
Niggas just like attractive women, man. It ain't that big. It ain't that big of a deal, bro. But Eddie, okay. Shit, I done lost my goddamn train of thought. All
Good.
right, so
My mission was accomplished.
Michael B. Jordan didn't know that Lori Harvey was.
To the streets. She belongs to the streets. She belongs to the streets.
So he didn't know that she belongs to the street because she used to fuck with Future.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used to fuck with Diddy. She used to fuck with Trey Songz, and none of these niggas was. I don't think they was in a relationship.
That shit's kind of strange, bro.
Huh?
Puffy kind of strange, man. Lori Harvey and fucking Young Miami. Her name is Young Miami.
What are you saying? I don't get what you're trying to say.
Going back to our previous conversation, man. You said Puffy. Puffy on some he on some he kind of on some weirdo shit a little bit.
I mean, he's a successful man. He could pick any woman he wants.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Anyway,
and he worked hard. I mean,
he digressed. He worked hard and he snacked a few niggas, but we've digressed.
That's
he
why
put
it
a few
worked.
shady contracts out there, but we've digressed.
Read the contract, nigga. Shit.
We've digressed.
You can't blame Puffy. You gotta blame them niggas, lawyers and what's it called?
I'm just saying, maybe some of them niggas should went to death row, man. Maybe that was such a bad idea. I'm just playing, man.
But all right. Anyway, man,
we've got digressed.
All right, so I didn't know. So Michael B. Jordan, this is a good dude, though, as far as I know. Now he might have cheated, and that's why they broke up. Because her mama's like, she said something like, if you lay in shit too long, you don't smell it no more. So you got to get out. So I guess she's making it seem like Michael B. Jordan was the toxic one. You know what I'm saying? But he's 35. He probably don't even really like to go out like that. He probably just want to get his dick sucked every now and then, get some pussy on the side, and That's it. But she's 25 and she's at the peak of her hotness right now. And she got money. Right? So she still got some dicks left to go through. You know, most women nowadays, they ain't trying to get married till they like 30. She could be like dead smack in the middle of her whole phase. And then she met really the perfect guy for her. But she met him while she was too young. You know the dude, like Russell Wilson and Sierra.
Yeah.
Future went through her.
Yeah. It's Future though.
This man, by next year, man, it's gonna be hard to find a bitch that Future ain't touched. This is crazy. Is that music that good? Shit. I like 56 Nights, but god damn. This is crazy, son. All right, so anyway, man. Yeah, Future ran through her, right? Did he? None of them gave her a relationship though. Michael B. Jordan said, fuck it. Even though he knew that she'd been with all these dudes, he still didn't see the red flags. And he put all his chips in the middle of the table. And boom. He's heartbroken. I can tell you that right now. He wanted to marry this chick. Because what y'all gotta understand is women control the access to sex. You're not having sex until a woman says, yeah, it's cool.
I mean, that's
But
why it's fucking illegal.
right. Either yeah, exactly. But if you flip that around,
It's still illegal, but it's looked at differently.
Hold on, wait a minute. No. Relationships, men control the access to relationships in marriage. So nobody up until now, up until she got with Michael B. Jordan, was gonna put her. They were just fucking having fun. Puffy son fucked her. From what I heard, Trey Songz, you know what I'm saying, Future. Once you get with Future, man, that's just like she belongs to the street.
Yeah.
But so Michael B. Jordan, he shows up to the motherfucking finals with his homeboy. And he's looking, and the report says he's looking sad. He's not really into the game. He said hi to a few motherfuckers and he got the fuck up out of there. He watched the game, said hi and bye, got the fuck up out of there. But Michael B. Jordan is really hurt. He really hurt because men love idealistically. Like a man will love you for you and your flaws.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm just
some
saying,
women,
man, you know, it's Michael B. Jordan, man. You know, you
right?
seen how after he's finna die, man. He's crying and shit. You better stand there and get shot like a man.
That's what Bodie told him. Yeah. That was a sad boy. That was sad.
No, just playing.
But they keep throwing me off track. Man. I'm trying to get off this bitch. But Michael B. Jordan, he loved her for real, though. And so it's gonna take him a while to get over Lori Harvey, man. But on the flip side, it ain't gonna take Lori Harvey too long to get over Michael B. Jordan.
No.
I think she's
But,
already.
man, she is.
Yeah, I think she's already over him. You know what I'm saying?
She is.
But Michael B. Jordan really loved this chick, man. So he's gonna be depressed for a little while. That's just how it is. When dudes
Yeah.
in a relationship, it takes us a while, man, to get over it. Like
No, yes, in respects.
that's just being real, man.
But the
Because
women on the other hand, they don't give a fuck, bro. They be in the club the next fucking night.
yeah, I ain't gonna say that they don't give a
They
fuck.
be in the club the next goddamn night.
I mean, they will be in the club, but they be with their friends though. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, they'll
And,
go
they,
with their
and with
homegirl.
their friends, we girl fuck him. You just
No,
you go, you see that there's plenty of niggas in here. Go,
they friends is happy than the motherfucker that they broke up. Her friends is happy than the motherfucker they broke up. Or her friends is probably around the same age as her. You know what I'm saying? They doing thought shit too. So, yeah, it's gonna take. Man, my message to Michael B. Jordan, man, take some time, man, and it's gonna be because they already said they didn't see him out with a white girl now,
Man,
right?
damn,
And
man.
everybody want to lose their damn mind, but he can do whatever the fuck he want to do, man. He can date whoever the fuck he want to date, and sometimes to get over a person, sometimes you got to get underneath somebody else. So shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man. Hold your head up, bro, because
Fuck
that brother really hurting, bro.
Fuck that shit.
But because women love opportunity, it's about what you can bring. You got to bring something to the table. That's why I said an ugly dude could still get pulled chicks, because you got to bring something else to the table, man. All right. So, oh yeah, this happened too. Matter of fact, before I do this, let's do this. You know, Umar got caught with the white girl, man.
No, but I already seen that, man.
Okay.
I already seen his response to it and everything, man. He was not even hollering at her.
Yeah, break it down. Break it down for us.
Oh shit! When did I? I think her boyfriend or something is a fan of his. Some shit. I don't know, man. But he was not hollering at that girl because I just seen the story the other day. But my picture span pretty damn short, man. But he wasn't hollering at that girl.
All right. So you got the word from him?
From him.
All right. So we let that go because I don't know too much.
You can find it right now. Just type in his response to whatever white girl allegations, however the fuck you want to call it.
All right.
But I think he was just asking. It was something. He was. But I know he wasn't hollering at her.
Just go to that. What I was just showing. Shit. What am I doing? Just zoom this out. And go to videos. Fuck. My bad. Yeah.
And I might be wrong about this, but I don't even think she's white. But I might be wrong about that though.
All right. Okay.
But I know he wasn't hollering at her. I know that for sure.
You a Dr. Umar fan?
No, I mean not really. He say some monkey shit, man. But I just, I listened to it. I listened to his response.
You paying African? So you ain't paying African?
I don't get into all that shit, man. I am a black person born in America who was probably the descendant of a slave.
He said Pan African is people who want to go back to Africa.
I would. I don't know if I go there to live. I'll definitely go see the shit.
Yeah, I go see the shit, but man.
I don't know about living there.
I don't think we came from Africa. We gonna have a conversation about that here in a little bit too, but
we don't even know. Yeah.
We more than likely we was already here. Pan African pale face pimping. Is that what he said? It's like Dr. Umar Johnson goes viral after video suggested. Okay. The video suggested. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta obviously context clues, man. Who has been outspoken against interracial relationships, appearing friendly with a white woman? I mean, he could be friendly with them. Like,
exactly, though, man. I think that's what he say too. He don't hate the people. He just, don't fuck with them.
It just they caught him in a weird, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be rude. Like, white bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, so that was I guess what he was supposed to do.
Mush her head away from him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bitch, get the fuck back. That's what he was supposed to do, I guess. All right, Atlanta rapper Trouble looking back at murdered artist music career. All right. So man, we got another simp, man.
Oh, Trouble?
Nah, the dude who shot him.
Oh, and man, he could possibly beat that fucking charge.
Why? Because Trouble had a gun?
Because that's the chick who was tied up. That's her ex. And he had only broke up for about a week. So he could say that he didn't know that they were broken up. He still got stuff in that house, I'm sure. He could say, shit, I came home and saw a motherfucker in my house.
Damn. You know what, man? It's
what's the name broke it down? One of these stories on YouTube. I can't think of what the hell his name is. Last shot or something.
You got it now.
I can't think of the dude's name, but he broke it all the way down. The dude could fuck around and beat that case.
Yeah.
And because he just come in and pop him. They scuffled first, so he could say, he saw me see him and he attacked me, and I defended myself. And they in Georgia, which is a stand your ground state.
But see, Trouble messed up by going over the bitch house.
Yes, he did.
Don't go over no bitch house, man. Tell
Yes, he
that bitch
did.
come to your spot or take her to the hotel.
That's exactly what motherfuckers are saying.
Cause you don't know what.
I was almost in that same situation, man. Luckily, dude wasn't on no bullshit, man. But he very well could have been,
Yeah,
and
nigga, I've been in that situation a few times,
you know,
nigga.
I'd have been dead. Like what? This was like 2012. I'd have been dead for 10 years by now.
Oh, oh, damn, well, fuck me up. But yeah, I've been in that situation too. I was like 16 when this happened though. But well, the reason why I don't go over chick's house now is because I'm gonna tell you this, man. This is embarrassing in the motherfucker, man. I don't even really want to tell you this, but I tell you this because I trust y'all, right? I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Ain't like y'all gonna tell the internet or nothing. But anyway,
With a motherfucker, but you know, all right.
the reason why I don't go over chick's house no more, man. I went over to this chick house. She had like a fucking kindergarten little son, right? So you know, nigga do what he do. Go to sleep over the bitch house. Wake up, rubbing my eye, not thinking nothing about it. Just rubbing the shit out my eye, bro. Just rubbing the shit out my eye, bro. Or I go home, nigga, and find out I got fucking pink eye.
You got pink eye, don't you? Oh
Now,
shit.
this is a while ago, nigga. I ain't got pink eye now. But I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
This shit happened, man. And I ain't been over another chick house ever since, bro. I don't trust it. Bring your ass over here. We go to the hotel room. We can fuck in the car. We can fuck outside. We can fuck in the canal. Anywhere. And then every time you go over a chick house, there's always that motherfucking.
It's some weird shit though. They want you to get butt naked. Like, bitch, no, I'm not getting it. As soon as you do,
You want your socks? They want you out your socks. You know they beat me down. You know the foreman beat me down to my goddamn socks. Shit, my daddy watch. Jesus
yeah, man, that
Christ,
shit's nuts, man.
yeah, that was my thing with trouble, man. Is
Yeah, he
doggone,
should have
man.
known that chick house, man.
Nah,
But
man.
she could have lied to him though.
But you gotta vet them for a while, though. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
vet a chick for a while, like for about like a year, maybe 6 months,
I don't know about no damn year, but everybody vetting chick from no fucking year.
yeah, you gotta vet a chick for about a year, bro, before you make her your
Everybody
girl.
doing, ain't nobody doing that, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing it, but yeah, but you gotta vet these chicks for a while, man, because there's a whole lot of red flags that could pop up within them 6 months to that year, and then you are fucking you trapped. She got you. She got you by the gooch, not even the nuts. But yeah, man. So rest in peace to trouble, man. But that's the lesson to all the young fellas out there, man. And we going over these chicks' house, and especially if they in the hood too. Even if they ain't in the hood, bro.
You ain't got to be the hood though, man.
Yeah,
Shit,
because
if a crazy nigga know where she lives, he can pull up. Yeah,
he's gonna just pull up, and he's gonna just pull up, bro. And these niggas is wild nowadays, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. And they tender as fuck. And the last thing a nigga want to see is yo rapping ass. You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you get more money than me too. Ah, nigga.
You popular and shit. This nigga probably got a souped up something outside in the mother.
Yeah,
Yeah. But dude probably had been plotting for a minute, man, because
yeah.
Trouble said, matter of fact, can I get that video? See if we can do that. Cause he was already saying though, it's like it's gonna be some smoke about some chick. And I guess he was talking about this chick that he was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Bro, what song do he sing, bro?
I can't even think of one, man. Like I said, I'm not really up on a lot of newer. Every time I like the news, I always say you end up getting locked up, man. So shit.
All right, it'll go channel 11. All right, cool. What the fuck? See, they trying to get me to read, bro. All right, here we go. Let's just go to YouTube. It's
Hey everyone, Victor Paredes here.
What's up, Victor? We ain't got time for that, man. Victor, come in and try to sell us something real quick. Hey, everybody. No, nigga, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna mush his face. Nope, back the fuck up. He got denied bond.
Oh well.
There you go, right there. He in there with women. No.
Michael Jones, family violence.
Because we got more shit to get to. I wanted to see the video with Trouble in the car, and he's explaining what the fuck happened, right? I should have been had this pulled up, man, but here we go. Let's do this.
Today, a judge has denied bond for the man accused of killing an Atlanta rapper during his first court appearance. And deputies say his mother helped them in the investigation. Fox 5's Mark Teichner has more from Rockdale County on how this arrest unfolded.
The sheriff here in Rockdale County is crediting Jones's own mother with making sure that he was taken into custody safely.
Do we feel strongly that he's our man?
Rockdale deputies hauled Jamichael Jones to jail. The 33-year-old Atlanta man is accused of killing rapper Trouble, whose real name was Mariel Orr. The sheriff's office had been looking for Jones ever since the weekend shooting took place. Monday night, that search brought them to the suspect's mother's house, during which Jones called her.
Mother turned the sign on.
Hey, do you think he was living with his mama?
Probably for at that point in time, at the moment.
Ah, yeah, because the old girl probably kicked him out.
Old girl put him out.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
To one of my sergeants, who began to talk to him and convince.
I just said that because we said he pull up and he see a fucking rapper in the trial. That pissed him the fuck off.
Mr. Jones to turn himself in.
Jones told deputies he'd meet them near Southern Regional Medical Center in Clayton.
You think the chick could be charged with anything?
She could be. They try. They don't. It's not word out that she tried to set him up.
Right.
Yeah, they ain't wrote that out yet.
Hey, damn, man, that's crazy, bro. Here go video. Nah, I can't find it, yeah. I can't find it.
I wish I could think of what's the name where dude broke the whole thing down, man. What the
Yeah, man. Okay, here we go. Shout out to I Got the Dirt TV. I know
cross-functional work can be public.
I know a commercial coming. I Got the Dirt TV yesterday. Yeah, it's a commercial. Definitely about to be a commercial. All right. Let's see what's up with this, because this is the video.
Back to the channel once again, fam.
I can tell you that Mr. Morel Orr, which is the victim, was visiting a female friend at the complex. And Mr. Jamichael Jones did know the female, and it was a domestic situation.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it street with you. Really don't get no about your past, right? Nothing about what happened before me. But the reason why a lot of y'all don't.
All right, that's where you fucked up at, bro. You gotta give a fuck about a chick past. The chicks really don't care. Chicks really don't care about our past, about dudes' past. They care they care about a dude's future. Do you got a future? And now I ain't talking about you belong to the streets future. I'm talking about you got a future in life. You know what I'm saying? But a chick's past is definitely important. Because like the Bible says, a quarrelsome chick will cause you a lifetime of problems. Yeah. So yeah, you want to check a chick's past, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he probably like ratchet chicks. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie. And one time I did too.
Don't get taken serious because y'all still be consistently fucking them 2-3 of them we be knowing. You might not know that we know these because everybody I fuck with on a daily basis. You don't see me with these I talk to or I got real relationship, real tie with. You don't see me with them. But y'all be fucking 2, 3 of them. So of course they're gonna, you know what I mean? We just gonna keep the one together, bitch. I fuck with you, you know what I mean? I got nothing against you. I ain't gonna never shame your name, no none of that. That ain't never been part of my campaign. I never shame your name. But I recognize games, so I back with state. But at the same time, like, for
these chicks, the chicks with a pass, that's the thing though. The chicks with the pass, oh, they doing some freaky shit.
Yeah, no, man.
Like they say, crazy pussy, good pussy. And women with some daddy issues and shit, oh boy, they'll fuck the shit out you. But you got that's all they. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all they really good for. But you got to. They belong to the streets.
bro, you gotta keep that shit gangster with a bitch. Is like, if you fucking with her, you like her like that, like, you just gotta tell her, like, bitch, stop. Like, please, just stop. Don't, bitch. Like, don't do that no more. Like, dead serious. I know that shit be coming out like a Joseph, but I be dead serious, yeah, in my own life. Like, you just gotta keep it gangster with her. If she just can't stop dogging, all right, going on about your business, homie. Just going on about it. Going on about your...
Gucci Mane sadly reacts to Atlanta rapper Troubles.
All right, so yeah, man, that's trouble, man. But yeah, you gotta check a chick pass, and the thing is the chicks with a pass, they usually be the freakiest, man. They gonna dome you up, crazy, right? Crazy. So this is another thing been going on YouTube, and this just broke my heart, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother Tariq Nasheed and Dane Calloway is into it, man. This broke my heart right here, man. But this, so I guess it started on Twitter, right? And Dane Calloway said Tariq Nasheed is stealing his shit. Tariq Nasheed is saying Dane Calloway is stealing his shit, or he's saying I don't even know who the fuck you is, or something like that. So it's they dissing each other, right? And it's going back and forth. And so I seen the Twitter shit, but then I woke up one morning and this video was up, boy, and it said lame hella gay. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I clicked on it. Oh my god, this shit was funny as fuck.
That's not on my social media. Go to my website. I'm just here to lie to you for YouTube clicks.
Man, Tariq petty as fuck, bro. Tariq is King Petty, man. This nigga made a puppet, called it lame hella gay. I guess that's supposed to be Dane Calloway.
Material. So basically, I steal a bunch of material from Hidden Colors. I remix it with other nonsense in order to sell my poorly written books that's full of plebiscite babble. Period. Some say I do this because I'm a...
Wait a minute, he into it with a woman?
No, Dane Calloway is a man.
Oh.
Oh shit, man. And Dane Calloway is
I ain't familiar with Dane Calloway.
Dane Calloway is an Aboriginal, indigenous. He's the one who really, because like, all right, I was doing research and shit, and I found out this was like years ago. I found out that the Aboriginal people of Australia was black, and the Aboriginal people of Hawaii is black. And I'm like, damn, on all these islands was all the Aboriginal people black? I'm like, so wouldn't that mean America would be the same way? So then I got to looking into it, and I found Dane Calloway. Then I found a whole bunch of other people. And I found this whole community of indigenous Americans, black people who know that we was here first. We didn't come off. Most of us didn't come on no fucking slave shit, right? So that's Dane Calloway thing, and Tariq is kind of saying the same thing, but only difference is Tariq will say that everybody came from Africa originally. You know what I'm saying? But Dane is like that's probably a lie too. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Tariq is saying the original man. This is that out of Africa theory. You know what I'm saying? This is Charles Darwin and his evolution bullshit. Like it started with Africa, and then it built up, and motherfuckers migrated out and shit. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing, just thinking logically, using common sense, ain't that much goddamn walking in the world to walk this big ass earth. There ain't nobody. A plane ride to Africa is half the day.
You get about 16 hours.
Yeah, I mean more than half the day. So, all right, let's keep it pushing, man. Play a little bit more of this.
Frederick Douglass's favorite nursery rhyme. Period. Now, Mary had a little lamb goes as follows. Mary had a little lamb. The fleece was white as snow. Now, when you look up Black Law Dictionary under the word snow, the definition is very interesting, period. According to Black Law's Dictionary,
he's killing me with that
during
period.
that time, as a slave, he was illiterate. So how
Will
did
he be saying that?
know how to read? He was taught.
Huh?
Will he be saying that? He'll be saying that, do he?
Man, it's been a while since I watched the Dane Calloway.
Man, better not be saying that, man.
He might. I mean, the reason why this is funny, nigga, is because the impression is pretty goddamn good, man.
Oh, is he nasty?
He's a little sassy, but he's married though. If that gives you
to
that
a
helps.
man?
No, to a woman.
Those letters replace
To a trans woman?
Nah. You ain't even heard him before, bro.
No, man.
Don't judge him off this puppet.
the C. So what Frederick Douglass
I'm gonna play him.
saying is that he was on a spaceship, not a slave ship. Period. How you gonna refute these facts? That's unequivocal proof that Frederick Douglass was an extraterrestrial. Period. And speaking of high-ranking Masons, I also talk about their influence and control of the music industry and how they manipulate R&B singers with witchcraft. All of that is in my new book entitled Anita Baker is a Werewolf. Now, how you gonna refute these facts? How? You can't refute these facts. Period.
All right, I got a plane, man, so you can know. Y'all might not know who Dane is. I mean, come on, man, y'all gotta know who Dane is.
Sorry, sir, I'm not familiar with that cat.
Okay, let me try to find. I think I had a video already up. Shit, who the fuck I did, man? Damn. All right, I got you. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Apologize. Hit the like button for your brother, man. One time. Find that like button. Smash the fuck out of it. Kick it. Smack it like it smacked your mama. Smack that motherfucker. All right.
Like it smacks your mother, huh?
Yeah. Who said that?
Smack it like it smacks your mother. Nobody said that.
I mean, you know what the fuck I'm trying to say, man. Why you gotta be so technical today, man?
The ribs so good, like you want to smack your mama?
Nah, no. Somebody got punched, and the motherfucker said, "Damn, nigga, you hit me like I smacked your mama."
I haven't seen that one.
Man, you don't know comedy. That's why.
I don't know comedy.
Did I stutter, dog?
Yeah, I'm a fucking comedy connoisseur, man.
Yeah.
Fucking comedy connoisseur. I get jokes that most people don't get. Not most people, but a lot of people don't get.
Okay.
You don't think I do? You don't think I be finding little inside jokes when people be saying shit on movies and TV shows?
I seriously doubt it, but if that's what you say, dog, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. Because I don't think I could play Dane Calloway actual videos, right? But I don't want to get hit with that copyright. But I had just watched this, right? No, I can't even find the motherfucker. Man, this is going great. Come on, all right. So yeah, man, this fucked me up, right? Because like, damn, these are two powerful YouTubers, right? Got influences over the masses, right?
I never heard of the Dane nigga, so I don't know.
Right, but you know Tariq though.
Yeah,
Dane following on YouTube is bigger than Tariq's.
Never heard of him.
All right, but you know I ain't bullshitting, you know.
Could be bullshitting, man.
Okay, it's like that now. Okay,
smell a little bit of manure, man.
Okay, man. You acting like you lame.
I see the steak lines coming off.
All right.
You're producing steak lines, sir.
Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. I'm gonna remember that. Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck. Lori Harvey, man. She 25. She gonna bounce back.
How do celebrity kids just be rebelling like that, man?
What you mean, celebrity kids or kids from celebrities?
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. Kids of celebrities, man. They be some of the wildest people, man. You seen Tip son, man? That little nigga off the chain, man. He need a fucking spanking.
Was trying to
okay. Okay. Now hold on, let me hear about Tip son first. But I found Dane.
He needs a damn spanking, man. I think what's
his name?
King.
Oh, okay, the one that look like Tiny.
Yeah, he got the blonde braids and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a damn spanking.
All right. Well, you're about to go to jail, but
I mean, over the years, man.
You talk about 25-year-old women and you want to spank
You know
her.
what the fuck I mean? I said he's a bad. When somebody said somebody started a bad kid and need a spanking, what you think? I mean, man.
I could twist your words around too, nigga. Just say it. Here go Dane now.
That they're gonna try to put her on the bill, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I did put. You know what? I'll put this back out. So this was 2017.
Okay. Let me tell you this. Now this is why this okay. Kind of started like this too. Dane said, "You stealing my material." Tariq said, "Why would I steal some shit from a person who says Harriet Tubman never existed?" He said,
Tariq said that?
No, Dane Calloway says Harriet Tubman and Nat Turner never existed. All right.
Why does he say that?
We about to see. Let's hear him out. Let's hear the brother
out. I mean,
out.
there's plenty of documentation.
Let's hear the brother out, man.
Something like that. And I just revamped those two older ones, and then I went live the third time. Except my Harriet Tubman one went viral. I wasn't expecting that at all. And I was like, damn, what was y'all at the first time I put that out? But yeah, it's just this time around they added more stuff to the story. It's like every single year they'll try to add, and they'll shoot themselves in the foot. And I'm just calling out that one. And it's not the fact that I'm bashing these two particular individuals, it's the fact that I'm exposing that they can use this against you. They've been using these same type of method against not only just you, but against the people in general. All of our people. I mean, no matter their skin complexion, just the people in general. That is to cause confusion. That is their duty. And I showed you by governmental records. That's what they were doing. They created these stories and handed it to you, say, here, I want y'all to separate each other. They spend.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. It's a nigga on here named this nigga Taz Exclusive up here. He about to cuss Dane out, man.
He felt like he deserved it, man.
He definitely didn't. This dude Taz Exclusive, man. This dude's a clown, man. I'll debate his ass. We can meet up and fight, whatever the fuck he want to do, man. Because
I say Taz is a clown.
I don't like that nigga, man.
All right, let's see what he's talking about.
You about to see why? Because it's like he just cuss people out for no goddamn reason. He just too damn hype and too thirsty for a debate. Like, chill out, bro. If you want to debate somebody, first talk to the person to see if y'all got a disagreement. But if you just automatically you want to debate him and he's a bitch and he's a pussy, and all, like, come on, man, don't do that.
I mean, shit. I don't. I'm not gonna wait till he talks.
Separatist people, and I just showed you the schemes, and it just hurt. Because, you know, people would consider them heroes and just based off of the stories, nothing publicly verifiable, just based off of the stories, and people gravitate towards that. And yeah, those are heroes, guys. And yeah, they was fighting on white folks, and then turn around, it wasn't even real. It wasn't even real. And it was the white folks that gave you the story. So, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, that's mainly what I did. I just exposed that part, and I exposed the entire situation, not just those two, the entire situation. This is still ongoing. I exposed Frederick Douglass, but I'm gonna put out another video on Frederick Douglass. John Brown. It's a couple of people that they engage to us and put out in the forefront, and they put them and keep them in the forefront every year. They reinforce it every year with something new, whether if it's movies or some type of new museum, some type of new book. They do this all the time, and it's a reason why. That's to keep the people separate.
Big old facts. I agree with that. And so check it out. What we're gonna do. Salutes to the brother Dane. Taz, you free to grab the floor. And
right. So but that's all I want to know. Are you willing to debate any of that stupid shit you put out?
There you go. There you go.
Let's be.
Why am I?
Here we go. All right.
What debate with who?
Debate with somebody who's done the same research on the road in those places with the same documentation, but proving it the other way around.
That's cap. I know that's cap. You didn't do the same thing I did. There's no one way that you could do it.
It's a challenge, coward. Not no cap.
It's no one way that you can do it. You just want clout. That's what it is, right? How your YouTube channel doing?
History correct.
How your YouTube channel doing?
Okay,
is it doing okay?
I just want history.
How many people show up? How many people show up to your live streams?
If you believe what you're saying, it don't have to happen on my channel.
It's not about what I believe. It's not about what I believe.
Do your research. I got mine on deck. What you talking about? I know you're terrified to
I'm not interested in debating somebody I don't even know.
To try to stand on any of those spots. You came on your channel and told people that the Underground Railroad was a train system, but you showed pictures of mines and white people.
All right, let me just right quick. He said he showed people that the Underground Railroad was a train station. You see,
who said that?
That's what Dane said.
The Underground Railroad was a train station. It was an actual train station.
Yes. Let me show you why he's saying it.
Please, because how the fuck did these fucking slaves have access to a goddamn train?
That's what
without the white man watching them.
Calm down, brother. You're getting emotional. You gotta calm down. Let me show you something right quick. Harriet Tubman was an escaped enslaved woman who became a conductor on the Underground Railroad, leading enslaved people. Now hold on, she got a quote. Hold on, that ain't good enough for you. I know
you know it wasn't an actual railroad, right?
Let me. Then why did she say that? I was a conductor on the Underground Railroad for 8 years, and I can say what most conductors can't say. I never ran my train off the track, and I never lost a passenger. All right, well, let's keep it pushing though.
You don't think that could be a metaphor?
Well, yeah. Okay,
I never lost. None of my slaves never got captured while we was escaping. None of them. No, okay. we out.
But it can't be exactly what it says though. It got to be a metaphor. It just can't be what she just can't be telling the truth. Huh? She's lying. Harriet Tubman's lying. It says I never ran my train off the track and never lost a passenger. Okay,
because it was already called the Underground Railroad, meaning the escape plan. So she never veered off the route that they already had. Bro,
I
consider you an intelligent dude though, man. I consider you a smart dude, man. But
but what?
You think it was an actual fucking railroad track?
Harriet Tubman quotes, "I never ran my train off the track." Her
so
husband.
Why is this not bigger news?
Her husband was a train conductor too, bro.
Why is this not bigger news?
Why? Oh my god. Who writes the news? Who writes the books?
So why was the underground? Was it where the underground part come from?
I don't know.
They had railroad tracks under the goddamn ground.
You know there is a railroad tracks underground. You know that, right?
So how were they able to escape? You know how loud a fucking train is?
Yes, I do.
So how were they able to escape?
Maybe they wasn't escaping. Maybe they was leaving their job. Have you ever heard of indentured servitude?
Job. You know, jobs required.
Have you ever heard of
a job? That means you're getting paid for it, right?
Yes.
Slavery was a job.
I called it. I said it's indentured servitude. Do you know what that is?
I don't, man, but like,
let's look it up because you intelligent brother, right? Like you said to me.
I mean, I don't think I'm a dummy.
Okay, well, cool. You should. This ought to be
There's
easy.
people that's smarter than me.
This ought to be easy for you to get if you ain't no dummy. Indentured servitude refers to a contract between two individuals in which one person worked not for money but to repay an indenture or loan within a set time period. Now look at the picture they got for indentured servitude.
What was the loan? What was the loan? How could they sign something they couldn't even fucking read?
Who couldn't read?
Slaves couldn't fucking read.
Okay. Whew. Jesus Christ. Do you know most of the inventions? you already know.
Some of them could, man, but like.
Okay, all right. As long as let's move on because I don't think we all agree here. But you said some of them could, so we good to go, right?
It was more than couldn't. It was more than couldn't that could.
Can you prove that? What you mean? What's your source for that? You got to prove that. You can't just say crazy stuff like that. I got to pull something up now. I don't think my people.
Why was it illegal? So why was it once illegal for us to be educated?
Well, they probably tried. Well, that's what they say.
It was once illegal for us to be educated.
That's what they say, but they lie about a whole lot of shit, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Damn it, man.
They do lie about a lot of shit, bro.
They do lie about a whole lot of shit. They stole a whole fucking country, and we got a holiday to commemorate the shit. 2.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that too, because you know the NBA Finals is supposed to end on that day. It's gonna be It's the 157th anniversary of motherfucking Juneteenth.
No, why would it go that fucking for? I'm not gonna go that fucking for. Oh, Juneteenth. Oh, yeah. Thought you meant the other one.
It's the 157th anniversary of Juneteenth.
And niggas just heard about it like 3 years ago.
Right. And the NBA Finals end on that day. The 157th anniversary of Juneteenth, right? 157 Kobe Bryant, but more importantly, because the game is gonna be fucking rigged, right? So rigged sports is
okay, man. Like,
all right, I'm back to Dane.
Yeah, where is the documentation of these actual tracks?
Well, he's about to explain it because your boy, I think you sided with Taz on this. So Taz is about to ask a question, and then Dane is gonna just very simply destroy this brother.
And that's why you can't.
You can say whatever you want, but it ain't gonna affect me.
You can't debate nobody on it.
That's why nobody's showing up to watch you, and all of your folks that watch you probably subscribe to my channel.
Can't stand on
well, I got you. Hey,
that's the bottom line.
Sanchez, can I just chime in real quick? I got you, Dane. I'll debate him. You know, I understand you're a big profile. I'll debate him, but we have to know what the pretense.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You just want clout. Like, where those guys? Where those guys?
You can see in the chat, man. They talk about Taz. Keep it respectful. Taz lame as fuck. Why you bugging out, Taz? Taz cool. Like, just niggas.
Taz ain't gotta do shit, man. Talk your shit, Taz.
Yeah, good look at you. Not really. Yeah, I take.
Where those clowns with the big profiles at? Why they ain't saying that to me?
So you're scared.
Sanchez, may I intervene?
Yeah, let me mute everybody so we can get this real quick. Dane Calloway for you're holding it on. I want the rain and smoke, but let's be protected. Fast, the next time you get the mic, I want you to make an argument for why Harriet Tubman do exist, why Nat Turner exists. Let's hear from the sister.
According to his videos, you're talking about according to his videos, right?
No, according to you,
based on his argument.
He's sharing his research to saying how they.
So that's what I'm saying. Is he gonna debate it or what?
That's what we're doing right now. You're gonna.
I got
look, he backtracking. He backtracking.
Right, I'm asking him because he's speaking for a fucking coward.
No, he's not a coward. I know how he's
a coward, and anytime a woman got to step up for a man, that man is a coward. You just jumped in front of the. You just.
Why we just got to be women? Why can't we be
shit is that?
Wait a minute. Why
Just like most of these other niggas hide behind women.
Why can't we be intelligent?
You can't even have a general conversation.
Also research.
Bruh,
tells a lot about you,
nigga.
I'm not
Look,
even
look at him.
I want to point something out. Let me mute everybody. We gonna let this. This is what I'm gonna say, man. Real talk. Dane ain't a coward though, because he's here and he's willing to make arguments.
That's your homie. He's a
man.
coward.
Tell this
Well,
nigga Taz to stop.
Hold up. I'm trying to. Yeah, that's my guy. But check it out
He's a
though.
fucking coward.
If he wasn't, I'll tell you. If he was, this is what I'm saying.
This nigga's a gate guard.
A coward would have got off the panel. He's ready to argue with you now, but this what you doing, Taz? You name calling.
Get to the goddamn point, man.
Information, right?
Well, we gotta get past.
Niggas.
We gotta get past this emotional ass nigga, because it's right here. It's right here. We own it. We on top of it.
They can't say that's their weak spot. They can't. So they throw subliminal shots. So they'll throw shots like that because they can't do anything else about it. I get that all the time from that little community that that want to get some clout in order to get their name up.
Is nerds, man.
This
It's all good. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, you're comedy. I'm laughing at you.
Right. Well,
I'm laughing directly at you.
I was laughing at you when I saw that video.
Okay, brothers, let's get rid of the ego, like so we can get on a common path because
I'm kind of scared to fast forward because I don't want to miss the point, man. But I'm gonna go ahead.
You can press the little arrows.
And I'll be there to back you, but it has to be done. But it has to be done.
I never got the microphone, bro.
You're being ignorant.
Can I ask one question?
This is ignorance.
I'm gonna keep the order. I'm gonna keep the order right. Now let's let Dane finish what he was saying.
Now, shout out to Bro Sanchez, man. He tried it. Well, everybody want to top right here.
Yeah.
Go, sister.
I just wanted, well, not anybody, not just that person, anybody that tried. Like, for example, Yvette Carnell came at me on Twitter about that, and I made her shoot herself from the foot. The reason why is because she said it doesn't matter if it's a lie. She don't want to hear it. I said, really? And that made her following.
Yeah. See, I haven't. I gotta research it myself. I'm not just about to. You know what I'm saying? Just because Dane say it, I'm not about to just go with it. But it is very interesting. I do want to look further into it. But I already knew about that. The train conductor. I did a video about that a long time ago.
So how did he crack the code? And nobody. I mean, like, I don't understand what's the purpose. What is the purpose?
He went to and got the documents. You got to go to like library. You got to go to the like DC library. You got to go to the cities where this happened at. And go to the government buildings and then get the documents.
So it was an actual underground train station.
Google. See, I'm a Google scholar. I'm not gonna be able to really get the information that he got, right? But I got my ways of getting around shit. You know what I'm saying?
So it's an actual underground railroad track. It's an actual train.
It might not have been underground. It might have been just off.
But it was an actual. It was an actual train.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, yes, it was a train. How else you think these people was walking to the fucking north?
Or would you rather just get beat every day for the rest of your fucking life and have your baby snatched and fed to alligators and like what? Like
just like I said with the evolution and the out of Africa theory, the same. It's my same words. Ain't that much walking in the goddamn world. They took a train to the north. That was the way of transportation in the late 1800s. They built the fucking trains. And the Chinese too. I mean, not the Chinese, but the Japanese too.
West community was in my chat because of that. She messed up. That's why you will never see her come out with a video about me because of that.
Remember Life? What was them niggas doing in Life? It's hot, boss.
Crop duster.
It's hot, boss.
And they was digging that ditch.
Yeah, they was digging a ditch for the fucking train.
In Life, they was.
Johnson.
You said what?
Like 80 years after slavery.
Oh, okay, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just pointing that out though. I'm just trying to show you that it was niggas building, and Like we know about the 13th Amendment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of what indentured servitude is too.
Ain't gonna say nothing. He's scared. And I called out all of those Pan-Africans on Sonetta channel years ago. They scared. Now, do you get some? Exactly. I mean, we still got video documentation on on YouTube about that. Like, I came at all of them. Like, if you really want to debate me, put your money where your mouth is. Number one. Number two, the reason why I got to be money involved because hold on. You don't got that type of money. You don't got that type of money. You don't got that type of money. I can tell by the talking you don't. I can tell by the way you talking you don't. You still probably live with your mother right now.
You know what I'm saying? So you gonna let this pussy ass nigga keep talking this fuck?
Look, see?
All I got to
Yo, man, damn, I gotta get past ass, man. This nigga,
man, get to the where he talk about the shit, man. Cause I've like,
but he tells it to this nigga though. That's the part that's fucking me up, man. But I cannot stand to listen to this nigga.
Why this ain't bigger known? Why isn't this more known?
Bro, some shit is
something like this ain't something small.
I understand it, but that's why it takes people like us to bring it to the forefront. Every day, man, new information comes out, man.
So how did this motherfucker fight? Man, all right, let's just press play.
I told you, he went to the place. He went to these places.
They took a fantastic voyage, aka mushrooms, and then went somewhere.
I mean, if that's what you want to say.
Talk numbers and all that the right way. Let's let the sisters,
bro. He playing, bro.
Actually, I'm not playing. I gave you my price. Put it up.
Members in my nation.
He gone now. Damn.
He didn't even explain what the fuck.
Yeah, because Taz's question was, okay, he showed pictures of the railroad tracks. He said, but you didn't show shit but the coal mines and shit. And so Dane was like, yeah, okay. And he's like, yeah. Taz is like, that don't make no sense. You talk about an underground railroad, you showing pictures of coal mines and shit. But nigga, dumbass nigga, how do you power a train?
I'm pretty sure you need coal.
Okay. Like it was just that easy. Trains go through coal mines, man.
So how were they escaping?
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe they wasn't escaping. It was a such thing called indentured servitude.
And they just let them go.
You worked out it's like a 7-year contract, and then you can go. And then some people didn't want to go. Some people didn't leave. I'm telling you, they tell you the story that they want to tell you, bro. All you know is probably Roots. And who made Roots? Alex Haley, who got sued.
So slavery was a choice, basically.
I didn't say that.
I mean, that's what it sounds like, man. Fuck a piece of paper. I'm not finna sign my motherfucking life over to y'all and give my motherfucking kids away and let y'all snatch me from behind a fucking piece of paper that says I got to. Man, what the fuck?
They said you got. I'm saying indentured servitude ain't that.
What's the contract? What the contract is?
Yeah, but you just
so and so blah blah blah.
You keep mixing it up with slavery though. Like slavery is like nigga shackles and fucking getting whipped and all that shit. Indentured servitude, you work a job until your contract is up.
Oh, okay. So no slaves ever escaped. It was just indentured servitude people who got away, or who were let go.
Now look, it might have been some slaves. That's what I'm saying. This is real confusing because there's different times. Because cotton didn't come into place until 1790. That's when King Cotton came into place. Now that's hard work. Now think about this. Think about if you getting paid by the pound for cotton. Nigga, you would have to work from can't see morning to can't see night picking that motherfucking cotton just to get a fucking pound. And then you go take your cotton, you take your bale of cotton, you go put it on the scale, and the white dude charge you for using his equipment, and then cotton don't weigh that much. So that was hard fucking work.
Charge you what?
Huh?
What were they charging them?
They charge you for the tools to pick the cotton and to put.
I mean, how were they receiving their payment from the slave?
No, who? How was who receiving their payment?
What do you mean?
When we talk about, I guess, a master or a slave owner, right?
Oh, okay, the slave owner's taking it to him. Okay.
Taking it to who? No, you would do it right there at the field. You go out there, pick your cotton, put it in your bag, or you need a big bag. Take it up there, weigh it, and then that's how you get paid. Now that's sharecropping. This is before slavery. That's what I'm saying. This it's very confusing, right? And it's very hard to explain, right? But all I'm trying to get out today is something else is going on with this, and they talk about reparations too.
I don't even talk about fucking reparations.
I mean, but it's in the Senate and shit like that. They're talking about it seriously now.
Nah, I don't believe that shit.
Okay.
You have to prove.
You remember that Chappelle show skit, man? That's exactly what the fuck happened.
You said what, bro?
Remember that Chappelle show skit? That's exactly what would happen.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
The only way to prove that is by documentation. Because when it shows that it's not going to say slave, it's going to say indentured servitude. You're going to have some type of contract saying that you worked for somebody. So that exposes their whole movement right there, the reason why they didn't pick up over the years. And it's only been, 2 or 3 years now since they created it? They're telling people, hey, let's go to reparations, and they're skipping the most important part. You would have a bigger argument if you had records proving that your ancestors were here, your ancestors were there. And that's why I was trying to show them on my YouTube channel, like, look, stop playing. Stop saying slavery and start calling it for what it is. Calling it for what it is. But yeah, that's all the money scheme that Yvette Carnell and the rest of them are doing. They're just trying to fatten their pockets up. That's all it is. They're not for the people, for real.
Hey, bro, I have my hand up. I just want to add one thing to the conversation while y'all on this topic. One term that, and shout out to the panel, respect to Bro Sanchez, everybody on the panel. Shout out to Big Bro Dane. Appreciate what you're doing. Man, this smoke the God call it from out of New Orleans. If you know anything about New Orleans, it's nothing but Indian down here. We ain't got nothing to do with no African down here. We celebrate our Indian culture every year for Mardi Gras. Come on, you know up, baby. It's Wichita over here. So you already know we get down every year. You know what's up, but you're non-descendable. See, first things first, with that African descent whole thing, they playing the game on you because everybody that took the road of African studies. And when you get deep enough in it, the first thing you find out, and shout out to the Moors, Tariq Bey, and all that, don't agree with everything they say, but right there, as soon as you qualify yourself up, describe yourself as African, you become what they call non-descendable. So you have no rights to claim anything over here. And the people who doing ADOS, they know all of this out the gate, man. And when you said the word they playing, that's exactly what they're doing. Because black is a status, you have no flag to fly your rights under, and there's nobody to stand on your rights. No one can go to the United Nations as a continent. You can't go there and say, we're the Africans. It don't work like that. It's a joke out the gate, and I'm glad brothers like Dane and brothers like Bro Sanchez bringing it to the forefront because it's the only movement we got right now for us as a people that's actually giving us a foothold in actually getting some type of what you would call remedy for our situation. So I don't agree with everything the Moors say. I don't agree with everything anybody says, but the second you play that African game, in their law books, you become non-descendable, so they laughing at your ass all the way to the courthouse, to the bank, and to your land.
The United Nations have already given us our freedom. The problem is that we like
22 invigorating force. Like, peace, brother.
Yes, Harriet Tubman. You know, I don't believe everything we've been taught. She could
come on, bro.
Figment of our imagination. But this is the problem right here.
22 invigorating force. 22. Click the link up above in the chat room. You can come on in, bro. It's all good.
Is that we're already free, but we don't know that we're free because they taught us that we're African and not on our own air property, our own air land.
But that's because we went away from our ancestors. Well, listen, nobody brought that up. We don't talk to our grandma no more. We listen to the book. I get my information from books, but also as a big part, man, find the oldest person in your family. I still will bet anybody I walk up to on the street and I ask them, if you can find me the oldest person in your family, and I dare you to lie to me and tell me that they told you anything about being an African. Everything you heard.
Let me ask you, Sean. Oldest person.
I mean, of course, from what we know, no, we don't know shit about being in Africa.
No, I'm saying, have you like the oldest person in your family? You think there's about school? Did they teach them about Africa in school?
Probably not, but shit, the oldest man. A lot of my other family's already gone, bro.
Yeah, mine's too. Mine's too. But that's what I'm saying. I wish I could have. Boy, I wish I would have knew this shit earlier. I could have asked my grandma and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I asked my mama, and she, you know, she used to talk to my grandma. You know what I'm saying? She like late nights. I used to be up talking about Mississippi and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my grandma is from Mississippi.
Oh
So
yeah.
my mama know a lot about the family history and shit. But if I show you a picture of my grandma, you'd be like, damn, she like the big chief. She like the chief Indian. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, let's keep pushing, man. And let me say another thing, man. Shout out to these ladies, man. Sister Bethy and this BCFCQI chick. This chick right here, boy. She down there worse than Taz, boy. Cause she just keep interrupting. She's just like, it's important, man, when you do like a podcast like this and shit, to do like, you gotta tell everybody one mic, man. One mic. Because it's hard to listen to, man. It's hard for me to play this right there, but they dropped some jewels in this, man. So I wanna kind of play it for you. It's late night, so we ain't got nothing else to do. You feel me, bro? Feel me?
Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's Paleo American history. That was Black American history. Paleo American history.
That's the ancient stuff. That's where all of this stuff
is beyond all the stuff we talking about. Because you're right, it's timeline. And that's the problem that we have, is that most people speak of the 16, 17, 1800s, but they don't go beyond to 1200, and beyond, and earlier. We have to go to 1200 and earlier to really establish a true claim.
It was a different world. Like, this was actually paradise over here in America. We got documents that went from Columbus and people that were sailing with him. We got documents from even people like Benjamin Franklin, who Benjamin Franklin and all of them, like, he was a runaway slave. Like, he was an indentured servant. Like, these people would come over here. They weren't.
Oh yeah.
The people they were bringing over here were under contract.
That is true. Benjamin Franklin was an indentured servant. He did it 7 years and rolled the fuck out. That nigga might have been black.
Contract. This is what I wanted to finish saying, y'all, and I'm gonna be brief. So the people they were bringing over here were under contracts, and they were working on tobacco plantations or sugar plantations and certain things like that, and cotton as well. But that wasn't the only thing. So these people will work for 5 to 7 years, and when they were done, they were given a piece of land. They were given a few acres, and they were given a certain amount of money. Now, these were the people they were bringing over here. The actual slaves, when you see all that harsh, fucked up shit that was happening to the people, those was our people. Those people were actually slaves. Those people,
no, they wasn't.
In 1100,
when they let them go,
in 1100 to 12.
When they let them go,
I'm on John Brown's fucking porch. All right, now listen. The point I'm trying to make is, you had white folks and black folks working together against the system. And once they stopped that and destroyed the hippie movement, they had black people uniting against the white people and racist ass white people uniting against blacks. So they ran a divide and conquer. This is why this topic we talking about, they put in forth. So they divide the... Cool. Look at John Brown's house, and y'all go ahead. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Because when you
John Brown was pretty much an activist, right? But he kicked a lot of ass. There's a white dude who was going and fighting, I think, the Confederate. He was fighting. John Brown was a white dude fighting on behalf of black people, right? And a lot of black people will tell you, who know the story, that John Brown was one of the baddest motherfuckers in American history, right? So he's at his house right now, which is cool to see.
pull up the Bacon's rebellion, it states right there that blacks and whites was actually fighting side by side. And as a matter of fact, I call it the pre-war, the beginning stages of that war. They pretty much beat the brakes off the British crowns, and that's why they had to come back with reinforcement. That's why when I deal with
that's a small correction. They
My bad.
They fought the French, but they were called something else.
Right.
But they were called something else at that time.
You're right.
But then the British came. Then it was the Spanish, the French, and the British. They all joined together to fight back.
Right. They recruited. Hold on, my brother. Hold on. Let me I forget. Yeah, they did. They came together. They united, made their army a lot bigger, and that's how they came in and enforced everything they wanted to enforce upon the people. But I fall back.
But people, let me explain something. What they enforced, what he's referring to, is people got it. Okay, it was only 61 documented wars in the 1800s. 61 documented wars, and they only going to document the wars that they state that they won. Prior to that, they were sending were missionaries from different particular religious organizations of the Catholic Christianity denomination. That's who they were sending. They were sending religion to manipulate the mindsets of the people, to calm the revolts down. Okay, that's the only way they were able to do that. Otherwise, we would still be kicking their tail. But they started handing people the Bible. Look, that's exactly what happened. That's by way of documentation.
Bro, we see that right now today. They're still using religion right now to this day.
They have to. They have to.
Because that's why we're divided.
That's the staple. So at the end of the day, when you say, like, because we got the history, like a lot of stuff was going on. They talk about the French were here, like Napoleon had land here at the same time he had land in Egypt and all that stuff. Like when you get into the history, you're gonna see that like these folks basically they created the Confederacy. That's what the Confederacy represents. This was a coalition of what they call in the Spanish, Portuguese, the British Crown, the Romans, the Vatican was sending people
here. And I'm sorry, the Moors.
During these same timelines, they're saying that the Europeans were sending people here. And,
hey, bro, you mad at me for saying that she was a train conductor? This nigga said she didn't exist. Shit. Peace, y'all. Peace. Fuck, I'm gonna keep it going, man. It's one of them nights. Yo. Wow, shit. Cause look, this was coming. Let me show y'all what's coming. You hear about this? I don't know.
Way on foot towards the United States. Men, women, and children walking through.
I'm bad. I got hungry and shit. Nigga brought a snack. I said, shit. Don't mind if I do.
Rain and sweltering heat. They come from across Latin America, places like Venezuela, Cuba, and Colombia, all with the same goal: immigration to the U.S.
Left Colombia because of the homophobia. We both got physically and verbally attacked. We had to cross the Darien jungle and trails through many xenophobic countries.
They gonna let them gay girls in. You believe that?
It's the latest and one of the largest migrant caravans to make the nearly 2,000-mile trek north through Mexico. The group's journey began Monday in the city of Tapachula.
Hey, you know what? This just proved me wrong. Why you ain't say nothing?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't stepped away for a second.
Okay. Cause look, I just showed this, right? Remember I said ain't that much goddamn walking in the world?
Yeah.
Nigga. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Stream of people making their way on foot towards towards the United States. Men, women, and children walking through pouring rain and sweltering heat. They come from across Latin America, places like Venezuela, Cuba, and Colombia, all with the same goal, immigration to the U.S.
We left Colombia because of the homophobia.
Oh, y'all
got physically and verbally attacked. We had to cross the Darien jungle and trails through many xenophobic countries.
It's the way to stand one of the largest migrant caravans to make the nearly 2,000-mile trek north through Mexico. The group's journey began Monday in the city of Tapachula. Organizers claim there are nearly 15,000 migrants in the caravan, but authorities in Mexico estimate it's closer to 5,000. Robinson Reyes is making the desperate journey and says the current policy, in which migrants process their paperwork in southern Mexico rather than at the U.S. border, is not working quickly enough.
We've been here for almost a month, and they haven't solved anything regarding the humanitarian visa. We want a future for our families. We are not violent. We just want a better future for our families.
The caravan setting off on the very same day that world leaders from across the hemisphere meet in Los Angeles.
Okay, so I'm starting to get ideas for my next video. King Norm gonna be here tomorrow, so I'll let him do his thing. But y'all see this big cross? And what they say is, okay, they walk from Tapachula, but I've been seeing a whole lot of sands and saints, right? Which is kind of interesting to me.
The French was sending people here, and they try to say that all these people was fighting, but the thing is, they flipped it because all of those people was united to fight us. That's what the Confederacy represents. That was the unity of all of the other powerhouses coming to try to fight this indigenous American society that was grand in this ancient.
Hey, hold me down for a second, bro.
And that's why I have to emphasize the Moors, which is still happening today.
And the rest of these Masonic brotherhoods, they all the same. It's only one secret society. All of them different.
Oh, no. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. It's more than one secret society. It's more than one.
No, it's not. It's not. They got different names.
It's more than one.
It's all under the umbrella of Masonry. Each religion, each school of thought, each one of those is just a branch of Masonry. So it's only one. Even though you got different branches, it's like it's only one NFL. You just got a ton of different football teams, etc.
I'm going to tell you how it's more than one. It's because it's more than one Christianity.
And more than one Masonry.
Every religion was created by a Freemason. Every school of thought was created by a Freemason. So when you talk about
it's more than one type of Freemason too. It's more than one type of Freemason too. Now, hey, check this out.
Right.
Yeah, it's different factions of all.
So when
these,
you look at that Confederate flag represents the blue. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me say something. Something I wanted to talk to y'all about it. I don't know if this changing the narrative, but I wanted to know how it became a discussion of us proving that we from here versus them proving that we not from here.
Right. Okay, the reason why is because they implemented these tactics in the 1960s, okay, by way of their indoctrinating process of compulsory education. Okay, you got it was Afro-American studies. Okay, that was before African studies, Afro-American studies. They handed it to us. And they did it in each state. It's streamlined. That was the Department of Education that did that, implemented by the National Park Service and the Department of Interior. They're all involved. Different, departments of the government. That was purposely done. And let me touch on what somebody's saying in the chat. No, I'm not saying that I never said that Noble Drew Ali was my master teacher or something like that. The reason why, I never said that is because what book has Noble Drew Ali published that somebody could say, they got something from him? Man. That's number one. Right, there's no audio of this guy.
And he was and according to what I know, he was an Indian, and then he also was an apprentice. So when you say apprentice, that means he went to get brainwashed to sell out his people.
All right, now listen right quick. Hold on, let me get the mic. Hold on. Let me get the mic.
Situation. When you come into masonry, you join the craft, you join as an apprentice.
Let me do a sidebar, cuz you
sidebars.
All right, listen, right. All right, now boom. If you read this, right, the historic homes, blase, 1835 to 1945. Now these are the indigenous people you talking about. Now let's look what they live like. All right, this is the house. Now I'm right across the street from the John Brown house. I'm at the Perkins Mansion. This is what your indigenous live like. Hold on.
They was
living it up. This shit twisted. Hold on, y'all getting it all the way twisted. I had to pull up to the landmark. Hold on, stop, man. Watch the video, nigga. I'm trying to give you a gem, bro, and you just keep, bro.
Come on, man. I'm watching, man. Come on.
I'm just fucking with you. You know I be weird. But look, left uppercut. But you see this? They want you to think they were starving. These niggas weren't starving. Do you see the house?
Hey, they living better than how we living today, man.
And then I showed y'all how John Brown was living across the street. They was actually living better than that motherfucker. But they reversed the history on you. But
You're
ahead,
absolutely
look
right.
at the size of that column.
People of color. Free people of color. We ran
when
America.
you're talking about that, it's called paper genocide. I know Dane know about that because a lot of that, you know, I'm from the Eastern Shore. I'm in Maryland right now. A lot of my people is from Virginia and all of that. And this is where a lot of this paperwork shit situation really went down and created the, before it was widespread, it started a lot of this paperwork genocide started in Virginia with a lot of these Masons, and Marcus Garvey was affiliated with these folks. You know what I mean? Like when they talk about that these folks, these royal families were sending people here. Yeah, you look at people that they giving us.
Who started?
Exactly.
Who started?
Not only was he a Mason, he was a Jesuit, so he was working directly with the Vatican. Like these folks created the narrative, and they put him up with different Masons.
He was a sellout.
Who started the Who started
the dude Allen? What was his name? Allen? Something Allen?
I thought shit.
The
I forgot his first name, but I know his name. His last name.
The African Methodist was also working with to go back to what Question Everything was saying. They were all denominations under the Congregation for Propagating the Gospel in Foreign Parts, also known as the Virginia Company of London. Now keep in mind, when those foreigners were coming over here, they claimed all these lands up under one name, the Virginia Colony. You can look this up. It was called the Virginia Colony. And for that reason was to implement their way of religion. And every part that was, it was successfully implemented as far as the Quakers are concerned. Now, I'm not going to go too far, but as far as the Quakers are concerned, they said, okay, well, a lot of people didn't want to get with us. So let's come up with a campaign to push these people somewhere in Africa. And that's what you got before the American colonization came, colonization society, let me say that correct. Before they came, they already had rules and regulations set, like the Indian Removal Act. It was so many things, and that was 1830. It was so many things that were trying to, that they were trying, and what I mean by they is the government and the president of that time period, they were trying to implement into our way of living in order to mush our people off of this land so they can have it all for themselves. And the Back to Africa movement started then. They said back to Africa. No, y'all came from Africa. All this stuff happened at that time. Okay, now that was before Woodrow Wilson. We going all the way back to before Melville Huskovich. It was Franz Boas, a German Jew, that said, all right, okay, he was the grandfather of anthropology in America, number one. He started anthropology in America. So you know for a fact that they had an agenda because anthropology wasn't here until he got here. They straight up said, let's give them a story and make them stick with it. Handed it to us in our schools. By the way, they were called Indian schools before Freedmen schools. Handed it to us in our schools and said, no, nigga, you're going to learn that. Matter of fact, here go the books I want you to read it out of. And matter of fact, we're going to make this a curriculum, a recommended curriculum that was required for all so-called people of color to take in order for them to graduate and have a better job working for the so-called white man. They did this top bottom. This was systematically done.
Including Roots, which was traumatized to us elementary students who had to watch it.
And Roots was a fictional story. Like Alex
Roots.
Haley was sued for that. Like, yo, all of that shit was like based on a thought process, and people took that as real history. People were so emotionally attached to those storylines based on.
They're still repeating it today, bruh. They still repeating it today.
And you know who else watched those same movie? The European kids watched that same movie and they got emotionally attached to it as well. That's how you completely create this divide and conquer, because now you're raising these European kids to believe this story to be accurate when it's not. So they look at us
on television and motherfucking photos and first, I mean not first, but really was the radio. First was the newspaper, then was the radio. But did y'all know Photoshop is old as fuck? History of photo editing and photo manipulation in its existence and about photography, editing before Photoshop invention. Read about the history of photo editing and how it was developed since 18. God, this was a long time. 1826. They've been basically using Photoshop, but this is photo editing and photo manipulation. No, come on, man. 1826. That's a long time ago. Shit, slavery ended in 1865. It's like 40 years before that.
Yeah.
So that's a big fact. Now, one of these things. Let me throw this at drop real quick. I know you listening. Now, you over there in Ohio now. Based on a lot of the studies I've been doing, I used to study Egypt. I was in the conscious community way back in the day when so. Now that I've been coming across some different research, I'd have found out we got damn near more Egyptian shit in America than anywhere else in the world, including Egypt, what they call in Egypt.
Like, you can't even call it. You can't call it Egyptian stuff. You can't. It's indigenous. It's indigenous here.
Indigenous here, exactly. So yeah. Now, boom, and the sister pointed out that they was calling Africa, India Minor,
Asia Major and Asia Minor. That's why
the whole world used to be called Asia.
Asiatic. Now, when you can also say why they call us Indians and why we even got the word indigenous. Indigenous is because they used to, in the old maps there were 3 Indias, and America was referred to as India Superior. So this is all they like a lot of these people during the 1500s and 1600s when they was first coming over here, there was so many stories. Like people were getting paid by coming up with stories and telling.
I'm gonna do y'all. It's getting
to
close.
The point where people
it's
were
getting
just
close to midnight.
To try to get.
So I'm gonna say this for King Norman. Let him get a piece of this. See what he would think about this too. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what all my friends think about this. But yeah, I got pictures of ancient American and indigenous people. There's even better stuff in this. I got the emblems. The emblems really will show you. But matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure I get all the stuff together, man. You know I'm a little bit more prepared than this, right? These got some ancient artifacts, ancient Americans. It's a Best Virginia Friday Street. There go the ship. Ain't no damn. I'm gonna break that down tomorrow, right? But before we get out here, I want to do a couple things, right? So a continent. Let's look at what the etymology of a continent. Continuous land, mid 16th century, denoting a continuous tract of land. So a continent is a continuous tract of land. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only really, if we really think about it, there's only two continents. This is one continent. This is one continent. This is an island. It ain't bigger than North America. This is just an island. So they hit you with that 7 continents. Now it's really just 2 continents. All right. So when they talk about Pangea and shit, Pangea is still Pangea. It's just they little trickery. This picture of Turtle Island, right? That's the oldest word I can find for it. It's Turtle Island. That's what they was calling this place over here in North America, Turtle Island. And what's what's crazy? In my own personal life, I've been seeing patterns, and the pattern has been turtles. A turtle almost killed me the other day while I was at work. I'm driving, and some dude just stops in the middle of it's a hill, and this guy stops in the middle of a hill. He's in a Ford Escape or Ford Fusion. He stops in the middle of a hill, and I'm in a truck, so I'm like, this guy got to get the fuck out the way. Scares the shit out of me. Because I got to get enough speed to make it up the hill. He stopped on the hill. So I'm like, shit. I can't stop on the hill. So he finally moves the fuck out the way. So I hit it. I gun it down the hill to try to come up this big ass hill. As soon as I get to the part where he stopped it, I look over and I see a fucking turtle. It's a little baby turtle. And I'm so close up on the turtle. I see the turtle so good, so perfect. I see that his mouth is open and everything. So I got to swerve to try to miss this fucker. And I guess turtles come out when it rains and shit. So I dive into a ditch and mud's everywhere. And then I'm stuck in the ditch. And the police is right behind me, which was weird because they was in an unmarked car. They wasn't local cops. I don't even think they was Indiana cops. They like some fucking feds. I'm like, what the fuck? But they helped me out though. But it's weird that that happened and I find out the feds was following me. I don't know if they was following me, or but they were behind me. Let's put it like that, right? So another thing, man, I'm gonna do a little bit more research on this, but y'all gotta check out the 1790 census, right? Now 1790, that's when King Cotton came into play. King Cotton comes into play. That's that real hard work. It's picking that cotton, but cotton was in demand because over in Britain they was having this fashion movement, right? So that fertile land down south. That's why it was so important to get people off that land down south, right? Because that's fertile land. It's basically gold. You know what I'm saying? That's why they wanted to get our asses, most of us. And look, we mass migrated from the south to the north. A lot of us did. But if you look, it's still a lot of black people. It's still a lot of black people in the south. So just think around 1790, how many brothers and sisters was down there. You feel me? Another thing to look at, right? I'm pretty sure we're gonna go over this tomorrow. Is the compromise of 1877. And that's what he was talking about with I forget the brother's name. Bacon. That Bacon Rebellion, right? This came out of that, this compromise of 1877. This is some old stuff, right? But yeah. I'm gonna have to do some deeper research. That's what I plan on doing. Shit, most of the day tomorrow. All right.
Get rich too, and they would like a lot of the historic stuff that they were trying to create to go back home with, to be kings and whatever they wanted to be over there. When they went back home after coming to this land, they would get stuff. They would take back souvenirs, like all of that stuff that they claim they stole from Africa. What the Queen got, that shit don't come from Africa. That shit come from America, North and South America, Peru, and all of this stuff. And we got like okay, and just another thing, because I can't be on here too long with y'all. And I appreciate the time. Much love, especially But let me just say this, when you talk about pyramids, everybody always gonna point out this spot that they call in Africa, you know what I mean, the Great Pyramid. Like, we got pyramids that's not only bigger, older, more advanced, more decorative. We got, first of all, it's the North, South America and Canada. Like, when you think of, like, this is all one land. Like, in Canada, all of this stuff got the word Khan in it, because that's the word that means priest king. This was used to be referred to as a holy land. That's why they used to.
Don't go back to that religion.
So Canada is Canada. Yeah, no, I don't do no religion. I've been there, done that. I'm a master.
I wanted to touch on something you said, because you said that they crafted that story of Roots, and where Alex Haley got that from is a guy named Harold Corlander. He got sued by Harold Corlander because Harold Corlander came out with a book called The African. Okay, and it was the bestseller by the Boston Globe, and he sued him for $60,000 for plagiarizing his whole fictional book, by the way, and made a movie out of it. His name is Harold Corlander. You can look that up.
Just to say this, because that's exactly what would get you rich back in the day. Like, they would cut, like, being a sailor or a traveler was like the shit. Like, if you come back with stories, like they show you like these folks getting together in the bars and telling these amazing stories of, bro, I was over here and it was giants and gold or whatever this.
I don't mean to cut you off. I want to get this because I was writing down some questions for the panel. And I wanted to bring up, because we finding out now this Pan-African movement go back further than the 60s and 70s. But that's when it came to our generation. Like the Pan-African shit, believe it or not, hip-hop played a huge part in this generation having the concept of being from Africa and stuff. Now that's a deeper side of the Pan-African theory with the science, Darwin's evolution. When you look at what the scientists saying with the Lucy theory, that was a big agenda to start selling everybody in the world, not just us, this panning everybody to Africa, right? It tie all the science together and all that. They said a comet that started humanity landed in Africa. So we know that's a theory, but that the whole agenda behind the Out of Africa theory aligns with that nonsense. Here's what I wanted to point out. When we go all the way back to Malcolm X's daddy, I remember when I watched the movie Malcolm X, his daddy was saying Africa for the Africans. I remember I was a Pan-African at that time. I was wondering, like, why didn't Malcolm follow his daddy? He didn't even go to Africa. He went to Israel. But his daddy was a Pan-African who was an organizer for Marcus Garvey. So Malcolm daddy...
Yeah, he was a Garveyite. That's true.
Yeah, he was a member of the UNIA. And I was saying to myself, why was Malcolm X's daddy over here preaching Africa for the Africans, but he was a Christian pastor? It was bizarre. Like,
well,
all right, we're gonna leave it there.
Malcolm X caught on late.
We're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna fire this back up tomorrow because man, it's a good conversation, and it's giving me a lot to look up. I already looked up a lot, but we're gonna keep it pushing, man. We're gonna keep it going, man. Please hit the like button for your brother, man. Peace and love to y'all. Hit the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed. Hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep the title vague. All right. Because I know I'm going to talk about a whole lot of stuff today, right? So, man, peace to y'all, man. We out. Love y'all. Peace.